Hello and welcome to Jan's Chats. Today is a slightly different type of Jan's Chats, but just imagine we're all sat around, we're all relaxing. We're just going to have a bit of a chin wag. We're going to have a bit of a chat. Now, one of the reasons, or the main reason I'm doing this, is because I was thinking of how I could respond to this. Uh, to respond to something that happened 3, 4 years ago, where a certain big creator accused me of things that weren't true. I've gone over and over it many times, and I'm not about to give it too much thought at the moment. Um, I've been having a little bit of a mental health break and quite enjoyed it. But I thought, you know what? I should really say something. So the person who's involved in this situation is this person. His name is Peter Mon, or as I've nicknamed him, Don Mon. I nicknamed him Don Mon because I thought it was a funny, a funny nickname for him. That's the only reason. Don't look too deeply into it, guys. That was it. Now then, recently I've been aware that once again I haven't bothered looking over in his corner of the universe for a long, long time, but I noticed that he's suddenly something came up on my timeline, and it was regarding him attacking another YouTube creator. Um, who has a mere 300 subs. Listen, it doesn't matter if you've got 300 subs. It doesn't matter if you've got one sub. It doesn't matter if you've got 100 people that view your videos. It doesn't matter if you've got one person who views your videos. I don't give a toss, and nobody should give a toss. And one thing that people shouldn't do is bully people purely because they have fewer subscribers than another. I would never do that, and I think that's just a nasty thing to do, especially for older YouTubers. And I don't mean older as in age, I mean older as in experience. Experience of walking around the YouTube studios and finding your way. It's not always easy. I have to confess that I haven't really watched many of this small YouTuber, well, any of his videos, because he's not really, my cup of tea. But one thing I found out was that he has been speaking up on Peter Mon. Um, in response, Peter Mon has been coming for him. Now, I know what that's like. I had the same thing happen to me years ago when Peter Mon sent his wolf pack, as they're called, after me. And I was much bigger than 300 subs, and I had to put up with a lot. But do you know, I think the thing that upset me the most was that it was full of lies. So that's when it was really cemented in my mind that Peter Mon is a liar and Peter Mon is a manipulator. So anyway, I'm digressing. I don't want this to be rambling on because I get on my own nerves. So I'm sure I get on yours as well. But anyway, somebody left a message for me. Um, and I remember the name from back in the day, actually. Um, and I think the reason why I may now be back on Peter's in his little periscope is because I've started putting up old shorts of videos I did about him. The reason I started doing that was actually because dear Hannibal reminded me actually of how awful I was, how horrendous I was to Peter. So I thought, you know what? I'm just going to put up exactly what I did used to do, how I did used to respond to Peter, and just show everybody what a nasty piece of work I am. Those of you that have watched it, that watch the videos will know none of that is true. I have never, ever harassed him, his family, anybody else. Okay, but I don't want to go on and on about that because I've already gone over it before. I'm not going over it again. So this person sent me, somebody put a notice or a comment underneath one of my videos. And this is what it says. Jan, hope you see this. Peter's latest vlog, he is coming for you, girlie. Here's what he says without mentioning names. Coward. That's the thing. It always makes me laugh when they don't mention names. But anyway, to the person that has, and then she put in inverted commas, to the person that has made, past tense, horrendous videos about me for years, who thinks I'm the biggest joke in the world, I've allowed it. I'm speaking directly to you, and I don't care if you live across the world, and blah, blah, blah. And she says he warns her to be careful again. Okay. So I'm thinking, okay, so is this aimed at me? Oh, this is interesting. Then she puts, then he mentions her again, saying that he's a forgiving person, but that the person who is making horrendous, present tense, videos about him, that he could strike all her videos and take down her channel today if he wanted to, but that he doesn't have plans to do that and to be careful. Okay. And then she put, who knew Don Mon has allowed you to make videos all this time? I guess he's the gatekeeper of YouTube. Who knew? Well, I suppose now you do. Don't you feel honoured that he allowed you to make videos? What an honour. Oh dear, with that face, sort of emoji with the eyes looking up to the sky. So I put under that, I put, I do indeed feel honoured. I would also challenge anyone to find an horrendous video I made about him. This man is so delusional, it simply adds to the comedic tone of our conversations. Peter Munn is a joke and should age gracefully, just like myself. And then I put a winky emoji. And then underneath I put, I've just watched his new video and I can only assume he is not talking about me. Or if he is totally barking up the wrong tree. I have no idea which online forum he is referencing and have never said I would do an expose on him either. My videos on him have always been for comedic purposes and have never included bullying and harassment towards him or his family. I also have never doxed members of his family or his friends. If he is targeting me again, I would advise him to show receipts of harassment and his other unfounded accusations towards me. I'm sure it would give the judge a good hearty laugh to watch my comment. And then I put a laughing face. So I thought, let me just share this little thing of somebody who I can only describe as a consummate victim, and also dispel the accusations and the falsehoods he's making about me, if indeed it is me. Now, okay, there is a part where I'm thinking, oh, he's definitely talking about somebody else because I've not done any of that. But then he does reference certain things about me calling him by a different name because apparently I don't want to use his real name. Listen, matey. I use nicknames for everybody. You're not that precious, okay? So anyway, let's just go over this together and just see what rubbish he's coming out with. Okay, let's go.
If you haven't watched my most recent video, I have stated that if you stop talking about me, I will stop talking about you. I'm not even asking you to remove your videos at this time. It is not my goal to take down your channel. It never was. I'm asking, as I did on my video yesterday, that no one say nasty things to him in my defense.
Oh, that's good. Got an advert.
I am not about that.
Right, let me just say here, let me interject here that he is still, he's talking to the young man who had said things to him, or said things about him that he didn't like, who he did start, you know, sending some of his wolf pack over to. And it was I did leave a message under there. Maybe I should check that and see if Peter Mon did actually respond to the message I put. I don't know. Let me just do that now, guys. Hang on one sec. I don't even kind of remember what this guy's name is now. What is it? Hang on, I'm going to stop this and restart it. Okay, I can't find it. I can't find the longest of the comments I put under this boy. I call him a boy because that's what he calls himself. Under the video he did, but I did say to him, you know, don't be bullied by him. You know, you say what you need to say. It's your channel, you know, something along those lines. And he came back with, oh, it's okay, you know, I'm not going to bother talking on it anymore, blah, blah, blah. So I thought, oh, well, good for you. You know, that's as far as it went. What I wanted to do was, because Peter here has said that he put a note underneath the message from that person that's coming for him, I'm thinking, well, maybe he did put a message under my message. I don't know. I'm just trying to find receipts, guys. While I've been going through it, though, there are a few that are in a few messages that are in favour of what myself and others have said, and that is that Peter represents everything that is wrong with YouTube. Thank you for your bravery in exposing him and his clout chasing ways. And that actually got 36 likes. So yeah, okay. So there are quite a few of us. Um, and the situation with this, with somebody such as Peter, is his his fandom are so hell-bent on keeping him happy, you know, never seeing anything that he does that could possibly be construed as being mean or anything like that. They just think the sun, you know, shines out of his backside. And we all know that that's not true. Now, let me just tell you, this particular channel we're talking about, he's got 292 subs. That video that he posted he posted 5 days ago has got 10k views. Okay. And it's also got 837 comments. Now, the vast majority of those comments are going to be from Peter's crowd, because this is how it works. And this is exactly how it worked for me. And that's one of the reasons, one of the shorts I put up was about, you know, the true side of Peter Mon. I think I did do a video where I said something like, I think I've done a short recently where I've said something like, let me just say, shorts, let's go into that, where I've said something like, oh God, he's doing it again. Okay. Let's see, did I? I think I did. Anyway, let's get on to this. So I think the reason I've come into his sphere again is because I've been doing these shorts. I'm doing these shorts to prove to everybody that I have never harassed or done anything mean to this man other than put up videos where basically I'm just making fun of him. That's it. That's it. But anyway, let's carry on. How do we start this? Here we go.
I am hoping he and I can find a place where we can both let this go and move on. And I also commented below here and I said, because a lot of people have responded to me and told me that they were like reporting his channel and stuff. And I said, I'm also asking that no one reports his videos. Thank you. Okay. And he responded to this and he said, and well, somebody said, and this is what classy is. Love you, Peter. Thank you. I appreciate that. And he responded.
Yeah, which he didn't do with me. Because when people came for me, they were reporting my channel left, right, and centre. And I'd done nothing to this man. But anyway, so now, yeah, okay, so now he's going to act like Mr. Good Guy. No, I didn't feel right. I didn't feel right about getting him kicked off YouTube. Well, maybe don't put out videos attacking him then, because you know what your following is like, Peter. You know what they're like. Okay.
Responded to it and said, yes, I just finished watching your video and I'm glad we can leave this and be on good terms. Thank you. And so I feel like the whole thing is closed down, right? And I know that a lot of people are like, I got so many comments on my video yesterday saying that I should have just followed through and I should have just filed a strike and all that kind of stuff. And I don't know why. I just, for some reason, I couldn't do it.
Yeah, and that shows you the caliber. That shows you the caliber of your fandom. Okay, because if people are saying to you, just because I never listen, I don't know exactly what this guy said to him because I don't watch him. But unless this man has called him really, what's the word, derogatory, defamatory things, that, you know, he could be sued for, then I don't think that any of Peter Mon's followers should be coming for somebody else. We've all got a right, as creators, we all have a right to give our opinions. And from what I gathered from this young man, that's exactly what he was doing. So anyway, let's go on.
It just didn't feel right in my heart at that time. But I do want to say this, because since I have made this video talking about him, the threats have just come out more and more and more. So what I have realized is that it is people that really dislike me that are just kind of waiting out there to come out and attack.
I would call that paranoia. I would call that paranoia. If you think that people are sat there waiting for something to happen for them to come and attack you, I would say that that's paranoia. I've never thought like that, ever. Even when I've had, you know, people coming for me for things that I have never done, I've never thought, oh, I better not put that out because, you know, they're going to think I'm this or I'm that. One, I don't give a toss what other people think of me. And two, because I know my hands are clean. So for you to think like this, I think it's more of a you issue. That's what I believe.
And I just want to say that from now on going forward, I'm not going to be making videos. If somebody comes out and spreads misinformation about me or says things that are harassing in a video, okay, I'm not talking about sharing an opinion. You can even get in a video and say this and say that about me, okay? But when you're putting very serious misinformation out about me, from now on, I'm not going to talk about it in the video. I won't even mention it.
I wonder what he means by putting out misinformation, because that's something I have never done. So at this point, I'm thinking, well, he's not talking about me because I've never done that. So let's carry on.
I probably will just file a report. I'm just going to tell you that, okay, on YouTube. I'm just going to go through that. And to the person on his channel that commented that has made horrendous videos about me for years and years and I have let it fly, you might want to be very careful, okay? I'm just going to say this to you directly.
Okay, so I'm thinking, oh, okay, so is he talking about me now? Have I made horrendous videos about him? Not in my eyes, no. And to be honest, I think if they were horrendous, then he would have taken them down. If he could get somebody to look at any of my videos, which were just basically making fun of him, and, you know, all my videos, I edit my videos, and that's, I think, I used to bring that to his attention as well. I used to say, you know, I edit my videos. I put on, like, you know, a proper sort of video. I don't just sit in front of a camera and talk for hours on end. So okay, I've lost the thread, so we'll go on and see what else he's saying.
Because you think I'm the biggest joke in the entire world. That's
Yeah, yeah, I do. And I have said that. I have said I think he's the biggest joke. Is that slanderous? I don't think so. I've had people say to me I'm a big joke. I agree, I am. I'm an absolute loon.
That's fine. You can think I'm a big joke, right? But you follow everything I do very closely. You make videos literally about very specific moments of my vlogs and trips and places that I go. Okay. And if you didn't live halfway across the world, you would be somebody that would be very scary to me. You've
Okay, let's pick up on that point. So, one, he said this person lives across the, across the pond to him. Okay, that could be me. Okay. But he's also said, what did he say? Say that. Let's hear that again.
literally about very specific moments of my vlogs. And
Okay. So he's saying that, okay, let's say it's me. Okay. So what he's saying is, I've studied him so hard that I picked specific parts of his video. Okay, let's see what else.
trips and places that I go. Okay.
Yeah.
And if you didn't live halfway across the world, you would be somebody that would be very scary to me.
Okay, why would I be scary to you? If it's me he's talking to, I want to ask him, why? Why am I scary to you? Why would somebody who has reacted to some of your your vlogs or your videos or your countless hours in front of the camera, why would you be scared of that person? Why would you be scared of me? What are you accusing me of? Because it's quite interesting. Okay, let's see.
You have said horrendous things about me in videos. You have spread misinformation about me.
Okay, this is where I'm thinking, okay, it's not me. It's not me because I've never spread incorrect information about him, ever. I've only ever responded to his videos. And in fact, I've always done it with the video playing alongside. So I'm not making anything up. Okay, so now I'm thinking, okay, he's talking about someone else.
And if I wanted to strike your channel down on 20
I'm Andy, and this is Ed, and we are the founders of
Okay, Andy and Ed.
the UK's most awarded deodorant.
videos, I probably could. Okay. But I think you're so ridiculous that
Okay, so he's saying he could strike my videos. Okay, well, okay. So I'm going back. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry, this is very confusing. But I'm now thinking, okay, so if he's talking about me, right, what's he going to strike my videos for? I want you all to think about that because I can't, honestly. And that's another reason why I'm putting up the shorts so that people can see what the videos are. Okay.
you are over there talking to 100 people that I haven't done that yet. But I just want to tell you, you might want to be careful
Another thing,
because I'm kind of at the point
saying I'm talking to 100 people. So again, that might be me then, because everyone knows I don't have a lot of people in my chat. So okay, we're back to me. All right.
where I'm done fucking around with it, if you want to be honest. You know, somebody came at me on his video and they said, and they came over to my channel, right? And they said, that they were going to make a much worse video about me than Paige Christie did, and that it was going to go so much deeper based on this website that is like I am currently having investigators and my attorneys look into behind the scenes. Okay.
Right, now this is when I thought, no, that's not me. That's definitely not me, because I didn't go over to his I didn't go over to his channel and write anything. So I'm like, oh, okay, so he's talking about somebody else. All right, fine.
Because they have spread the most misinformation about me, really damaging information about me, okay, that could literally ruin my life. They spread the most. And she's threatening to make a video based on things that she has found on that website.
Well,
I'm just going to tell you, you might want to be careful when you do that, okay? And so she said that on her video. First of all, Paige Christie and I are fine today, okay? Paige Christie and I have
Okay, now he's going to rabbit on about Paige. Now, when is he talking about? When is he talking about? Is he talking about years ago? 3 or 4 years ago? I don't think he is, because I don't go on other forums or other sites to find out information on people. So, yeah, I'm just guessing he's not talking about me then. All right.
No issues with each other. And we had a very nice conversation, I don't know, 2 months ago. And Paige said, if you want me to take down the video, I'll take down the video. I said, Paige, that's on you. I don't really care. And she said, no, I think that.
Right. The reason why I spoke out about him once was because of his treatment of Paige. Paige Christie. And yeah, I thought he treated her really, really badly. Listen, I've done videos on it, guys. I don't need to go over it again. But yeah, that's what he's referring to here and saying, oh, but Paige and I getting on fine, blah, 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 blah. Well, I spoke about that 3 or 4 years ago. So why is this prevalent now? And when he says about going into his chat, did I go into his chat 3 or 4 years ago? Oh my God. I'm confused, guys. No idea.
That would be the right thing to do. And she took down the video. Paige and I have no issues with each other anymore. And I think that's kind of what was happening today, was that I was like, I would rather be able to work through something with somebody than have it turn into this thing, you know, the same person said something to the effect of that. I don't get along with any of the drama commentary channels and I have issues with all of them. That's just not true. It really isn't. And the reality is.
Okay. We can go like, I agree with that. I don't know. I don't watch you anymore. I don't know. Back in the day, I know that you fell out with a lot of them. But yeah, this video is all over the place. And I can understand why somebody would assume he was talking about me. But I don't know. Is he? Is this about me? It's weird.
There was a period of time on YouTube when many drama commentary channels didn't get along. I worked very, very hard to get along with a lot of drama commentary channels.
Right,
In 7 years of being on YouTube, I've never filed a strike on YouTube, okay? I wouldn't start now just over frivolous things, trust me. I'm talking about very serious, damaging information that would be put out there, okay? Like, that's what I'm talking about, right? But then this person commented on my video and they said all this kind of stuff. And then they said, the next thing they said was, if you delete this video because you just, I can't even remember how they responded to it. They said, if you just want to, something, hold on a second. They said.
Right. So he's got it down. He's got it on the phone in front of him. So I can only assume that it's a recent thing. Okay. I have had no correspondence with Peter MONN for at least 3 or 4 years. So it can't be talking about me. Can't be.
Hold on a second. He can block me and stay in his yes bubble if he likes, but that's not very remaining teachable, is it? And basically that's a threat saying that if I block them, then I'm not being open to listening to criticism on my channel. Well,
I think that might be a bit of a stretch. I think that's a bit of a stretch, Peter. But carry on.
I didn't know was that I had already seen her comment on my other channel where they were threatening to expose me with a video based on a website that is full of lies and I am investigating behind the scenes, okay? And that is true. That is absolutely true. I have attorneys looking at that website as we speak, okay?
Well, how long is it going to take someone to look through a website? You have attorneys looking through that website at this moment. Listen, I don't give a toss. I really don't, because I'm not really involved in this. But I think, I don't know. I was going to say, has he lost the plot? I don't know. Maybe he's not talking about me, guys.
Okay. I'm not fucking around with this stuff. Like, this is very, very serious, okay? This goes way past, somebody said, Peter, you're making 2 videos a day on this channel. Like, why don't you get a life? Well, you wouldn't tell somebody that goes to work for 8 hours a day and comes home and does something that they love to get a life, would you? This is my job and this is what I love. I feel very blessed that I have this, okay? This piece that goes along with it, I don't love. And this is what's starting to happen is that
I have to say, I watched a program. Oh, I know what it was. It was on that video. I watch a lot of they're called the Behavior Panel, and they were talking about people who use that throat thing. You know, you do know that's all put on, don't you? That it's been scientifically proved that that's put on. Anyone that's sort of then go down like that, and there's quite a few creators that do that, you know. Yeah, it's just really annoying. Just Breathing does it. There's quite a few people that do it, and it's just so annoying. And I think they do it so much. Some people do it so much that it becomes a habit, even. Not a hobbit. So yeah, anyway, let's just listen to him blowing another fuse. Hang on.
The haters are coming over to my channel and they're making these horrendously nasty comments to me. And then they're saying, and you'll probably block me. And then that'll prove that you can't handle criticism, right? Like that's an indirect threat saying that if you block me, you can't handle criticism, because I say that criticism.
That isn't direct. For goodness sake, man. Come on. What's your blood pressure? You're beginning to sound a bit silly. That isn't a direct threat. Saying that you're in a bubble, in a hug box, isn't a threat. Come on. Get a grip, man.
Can stay on my channel. But I already saw on the other channel that you had been horrendous to me and left numerous comments that were really horrible about me. Okay. So
that's not me. That's not me. If he's talking about that channel that I went on, the first, I can't bloody find it now. I've come out of the page, but the first one I just said, don't let him bully you. And then I left another comment after. I can't remember what it was now. Anyway, there's nothing that... nothing horrendous. Nothing. Don't you love it when these people throw all these victims, throw all these words? Horrendous and disgust. It's a bit like when Hannibal tried to show how horrendous and bullying I was to Peter MONN, and he couldn't find one bit in a video. That did make me laugh, guys. It did.
Just so you know, I've already found your channel. I've already found your Twitter from your channel. I blocked you. I have all of your personal information.
Oh, right. So I have to tell you here, right? He hasn't blocked me on Twitter. So it can't be me. I'm not blocked.
Ready, okay? And I'm not going around about this, but listen, this is the stuff that I have to do, okay? And I don't care that you live in another country. I don't care that you live across the country from me, okay? I'm just telling you right now, like...
So either I'm across the country or I'm in another country. Two different things. Okay, all right. So maybe, oh, I've just realised, maybe he's talking to me and somebody else. Oh, are you threatening me? You threatening me, Don Mon?
Like, I'm careful about this stuff. So, you know, it is what it is. And you wanted to come out here and say this, and this is what I responded. I responded to them and I said, so if I block you, I'm staying in a yes bubble, even though you referenced on another video, you're going to make a video exposing me based on a website filled with lies. How is that not a threat? I'm not allowed to block people who threaten me. You threatened me. That's what you did, okay? Those same people are the ones who can come after me relentlessly, but I can't stand it for myself. When have I said in a video that if somebody doesn't do this, I will expose them? I don't know that I've ever said that in a video, okay?
No,
so like this whole mentality of Peter can do this, but we can't.
No, but you do it in a different way. You do it in a different way. You know, if you put up these sort of victimhood videos, that all your fans are then going to go and attack somebody who's upset, dear Peter. You know that. Come on.
Do this, whatever. I literally just share the facts of what I see out there that people put out there based on receipts, okay? So like this is a lot for me, you guys. And people are like, well, this is really taking a mental strain. We can really tell. Fuck yeah, it is. Okay. Fuck yeah, it is. I'm trying to make videos and get back to doing what I'm doing. And I have people like this that are harassing me, you know, and then they want to come out and they want to defend themselves and all this kind of stuff. So what I said at the beginning, I said, dear, you have greatly harassed me on other channels, pointing out that you'll make a much worse video than.
Now is the best time of year.
Oh, you still with me?
To book theatre tickets, because London Theatre Week
page. She and I are good today, and she took down the video. Just FYI, I don't care if you live across the world. I already blocked you on Twitter, and you'll be blocked here shortly too. I just wanted you to know I know who you are before you continue to harass me. P.S. You avoided my question as well because she said I avoided her question. So anyway, hold on a second. Hide user from this channel. You are blocked. So she's gone from my channel, and you know, I have all your information. So I just want to make that clear, okay, before you choose to go forward with this harassing expose video, okay?
Okay, so it looks to me as if he's really scared that somebody has found out some information about him and he's going to do an expose on him. You need to calm down. Wait until it happens. You can't do anything about it. Just wait until it happens and deal with it when it happens. If it's full of lies, then take them to court. The only reason why I'm even addressing this is because somebody said that you were referring to me. And you can't be. You can't be. Because I haven't done any of those things. So, okay. Okay, let's listen a bit more to what he's saying.
Okay. Just making that very, very clear.
Okay, so what he's saying is he knows everything. He knows that person. He knows their name. He knows where they live. He does this and da 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 da. So what does that mean? It's easy to find out who somebody is. So what does it mean? You're going to do what? What are you going to do to this person?
Okay, and I'm done talking about this shit. Like, this is, people are like, oh, it's really taking a toll on you. Hell yes, it's taking a toll on me.
Oh my God. How do you think I took it when you sent all your bloody fans after me? And you can't take somebody criticizing you and saying that they're going to do a video on you. Listen, if you haven't done anything wrong, what are you worried about? It never bothers me. If people say to me, oh, I'm gonna show everybody what you were like when you used to come for Peter Mon and you used to do this and it, I just say, all right then, go on then. Because I know it's not true. So what are you worried about?
These are the kind of threats that I got behind the scenes for years that people would say to me. The exact same way that she spoke to me was exactly this. And I was like, and this was my fear, right? My fear was, oh my God, somebody's going to make a video about me with all of this shit, all these lies from this video over here or this website over here that these people have literally been harassing me for years. It's like the same 5 or 6 people that have fake accounts and different names, and they just continue to say things over here. The misinformation over there about the accident alone is like unbelievable, okay? They constantly are talking about my sobriety and then I'm not.
Okay, so now he's going to go on about how people have said things about the accident he had. Let me tell you, I never said anything about the accident. Not publicly, because I had my thoughts about it. I'm not going to say what I thought about it. But people are going to do that. People are going to speak up about you. You've made yourself a public figure as far as YouTube is concerned. So people are going to say things. And when you're known for driving round in the middle of the night on a live stream, live streaming while you're driving round in the middle of the night, people are going to come up with things. People are going to come up with conspiracies when it's heard that you've been in a fatal car accident. Come on, man, face it. You can't stop the world from thinking other things than perhaps didn't happen that weren't the truth. You can't stop it. You can sit here, waving your finger at everybody. But yeah, I'm surprised. Personally, I'm surprised I haven't seen videos about that because I know what I thought, and I'm not going to say what I thought, but I know what I thought about it. So just get a grip, man.
Not sober. They're constantly talking about my marriage, okay?
So he's saying that people are, that these people are always coming for his sobriety. Maybe they wouldn't come for your sobriety if you didn't talk about it 3 times a bloody day. Jesus. And your marriage. Who cares? Nobody cares about your marriage. Jeez, perhaps if you did more with your channel rather than sort of just the same old thing over and over and over again, which is your sobriety, which is your mother, which is your husband, then maybe people would come for something else. Think about it. Jesus.
I mean, it's ridiculous. It's like Alex looks at his girlfriend Sarah, his best friend since high school, and they're like, "Oh, Alex is cheating on Peter with Sarah." Like, seriously, you guys, like, this is not small bullshit. It's laughable, right?
All right, yeah, it's laughable. It's laughable that you're getting such a red face. And look at that face. Look at that face. Jeez Louise, I tell you what, he's just lucky that he doesn't have more people coming for him. Jeez Louise, give it a rest, man.
Exactly who you are. And this is not a threat. This is self-preservation. And anybody that thinks that that is okay is disgusting. Because these are the kind of threats that I dealt with for years. And I was terrified that if I came out and I spoke about it, a video was going to come up full of these lies. And then I was going to have to sit there and deal with it. Because how do you defend a lie? You don't.
You can. You defend a lie by telling the truth and showing the truth. So, you know, if people have got a video of you doing something, then you can't defend it, no. But if it's just a story, then as long as there's, you know, if they've got receipts, then you're sort of knackered, you know. But if they're just telling stories about you, then you can prove it's a lie. I prove it every time. I prove it every time when people say, "Oh, you doxed so-and-so and you did it." No, I didn't. Prove it to me that I did, because I know I didn't. So what are you so scared of? What are you scared of? And no, it wasn't me. I have never, ever threatened to expose this man. Not interested. Not interested in him, even though he seems to think I am. I'm not interested in him.
Right? You can't. You can't possibly defend a lie.
Yes, you can.
Well, I'm done with that. All right? I'll come speak out my truth. Trust me. I'll come out and speak the truth.
Well, do it then. But I just don't see the point in all this. I just don't. Unless you've got something to hide. This is what I'm thinking now. What is he trying to hide? I don't care what people say about me. If it's the truth, if it's not the truth, then I'll prove it's not the truth. The same as I'm proving now what you're really like. And how I proved just by talking about this guy with 300 subs that you've sent everybody over to. You know, I do prove things. You don't. You just sit there going on and on and on and on and on and on, but you show no proof of anything. And if this is aimed at me, show me receipts.
So you're going to use a website to source information to make a video about me, which, by the way, I never made a video about this person who you were talking about or who you commented on. I never made a video about him to ruin him. Okay.
Right, okay. Oh, God. Very tiring. So he's talking about, I think he's talking about the young guy with 300 subs. No, you didn't make a video about him, but you made it very plain who he was. You didn't have to say his name. You know, just because you don't say his name doesn't mean that people aren't going to find out who it is. You gave enough clues, put it that way. You said, you know, he's only had 300 subs. So all people had to do was put Peter MONN, right? And then look for a channel with 300 subs. It wasn't difficult to find. And your fans found them. Your fans found him, didn't they, Peter? So stop acting like Mr. Bloody Whiter than White. We know you're not.
Okay. I gave him 4 chances to rectify the situation. And even then.
Oh my God, another advert. Right. So he gave him 4 chances. One was to take down the video. I've forgotten what the other ones were.
After he came out with another video, I commented to him and I said, I just want to let this go. Let's just move apart.
Right, so his 4 chances, I can't remember exactly what they are because I'm getting bored now and I'm getting tired. But one of them was, you know, just take down the video. And the other one was, if you don't take down the video, I'm going to do this. And the other one was, da, 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 da. Well, I'm sorry, but if somebody is going to, like, sit there, who's he? Who is Peter MONN to tell somebody else what to do? You can't tell somebody what to do. Especially when they're just giving their opinion. You can't do that. You don't rule YouTube. You know, it's just calm yourself. Calm yourself, man.
Right? You directly threatened me. He made a video about me and I just responded to it. He made a video shit talking me and I just responded to it. He made a video about me saying really horrible things and I just responded to it. You literally came out of the blue and harassed me and threatened me and said that you were going to make a video. This happens to me every day, you guys. I get emails.
Oh my Lord. Who is this person? Can somebody find out who this person is? Bloody clue.
From people every day, okay? From non-disclosed accounts that will say, if you don't do this, if you don't do that. Like literally like years ago when I was smoking a cigarette on a beach in Florida, somebody said to me that they were going to contact me because you can't even come out in a video and say my name fully because you have to have a nickname because you are so afraid. So go watch all of my other channels. I'm a really forgiving person. You know, I try to live by my words. I try to put my walk into my talk, which is why today I was like, let's just let this go and let's just move on. Okay? But do not be the straw that breaks the camel's back. Like to this person out there that is making horrendous videos about me, and you even have to make a nickname for me because you can't even come out in a video and say my name fully because you have to have a nickname because you are so afraid because you say such horrendous bullshit about me. You have a nickname for me, okay? That because you're afraid that I'm going to come over and then you can say, well, I wasn't talking about him. Girl, you say my last name, you might as well say my first name, okay?
Right.
If I wanted to strike your channel today and have it taken down, I absolutely could, okay? That's not my plan today. But do not be the straw that broke the camel's back because one of these days I'm going to be like, fuck it. I'm striking all these channels. You know, I'm done with it. I'm done. I'm done with the harassment, you know?
Oh my God. So there, that bit where he says, you don't even, you know, you haven't even got the guts to say my name because so that you can't say it was me, but you use my last name. I've called him Don Mon for years, and it's got nothing to do with being with not wanting to use his name. Peter MONN. Okay, do your worst. If you are talking to me, do your worst, honey, because these accusations that you've made about me are fabricated. 100% fabricated. So I would say to you, because I know that last bit, there's got to be, unless somebody else is calling him something else, unless there's somebody else that has got a nickname for him that just, you know, doesn't use his name, just uses the nickname, but the second part of the nickname is Mon. Okay, it just sounds too much like me. So, what is this? Is this like the ramblings of a madman? So I tell you what, guys, I'm not sure about this. I'm not sure whether he is actually talking about me or not. And if he is, then why is he saying a whole pack of lies about about another website? And I'm going to do an expose on him and blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Okay. I'm done. I'm done with this. I just... man. So that's a conundrum for you guys. I might put this up and then go over it tomorrow on Drama Friday. I'll see. But anyway, I hope you're all good. So that sort of left me a bit perplexed because I'm like, what? What the hell is he talking about? Does he want all his bloody wolf packers to come over and attack me again? Do you know, I can't be asked. I really can't be asked. but that's just, I wanted to sort of do a response to this and sort of show you what Peter Mon is like. He's not just a fan popper, sort of flipping the fan all the time. It's not that. There's something that's not quite right with him, and I don't know what it is. Sorry, Peter. It's got nothing to do with me, matey. I'm interested though that he does look at, he's got it all on his phone. So is he going back over 5 years? I don't know, guys. No ideas. No idea what he's talking about. But I just thought, oh, sod it. Oh my God. I hope you're well. Have you all had a good week? Yeah. My week's not been too bad. There you go. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. You have a nice night, and you take it easy out there. So what in the world, guys? See you soon.
Welcome to Jan's Views, a place where I share my views and listen to yours. Whether you are here for my artwork, live streams, shorts, or just for the giggles, please be assured I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope that you will enjoy your time here on my channel. I would be eternally grateful if you would give a like to the video, consider subscribing and, dare I ask, even become a member. So without further ado, let's do this.